Gardevoir is undoubtedly one of the best decks in the game right now, but one small mistake can take you from a winning position to having no chance of coming back. Here's one of the worst games I've played yet with this deck. Right, we're starting off going first, and we have got a kind of mid hand. We have got Evo, but with our current hand, probably not going to be very useful here. We draw into Arven, so we could possibly go Evo and get one Curlier Evolve, because we already have a Curlier in hand. We're going to discard the Evo to get 2 energy from Earthen Vessel, attach it to routes, and end our turn. So our opponent is playing Raging Bolt, so there is a very real chance that they could get Crispin or something and attack with Raging Bolt this turn and completely wipe us out, which would be, I mean, it's game losing, we should lose. But luckily here, they don't actually get the Crispin or the Sada or anything, and they do just Burst Roll, actually giving us an opportunity in this game. Okay, so now we actually have a chance. So we realised pretty early on that if we Arven, we're not going to have enough pieces to actually get on attack on our next turn, which is kind of necessary here to stay ahead of the prize race. So what we do here is we try to go for the research, which is a bit risky, but it's pretty much the only way we have to actually turn this game around here. And we do get Nest Ball and Ultra Ball, which is absolutely perfect. We now discard the Curlier, which maybe we shouldn't have done that, I don't know, but it's fine. We go for the Buddy to kind of slow him down a little bit here. And next turn is when we actually make a huge mistake, losing against this entire match. So we do attack with the Buddy, as I said before, and now our opponent is going to try and get an attack off, because it means not really much else they can do here. Attacking with a single prize of them would be nice here, because it would make it nearly impossible for me to actually do anything next turn, but they don't hit it, and they do just knock out my Buddy, which is as expected. Okay, so now this is where I make a pretty huge mistake. Now with my current hand, I could get off an attack without using Berry Root Charm, so they can't Jamming Tower us, by Ultra Balling away the energy and an Evo from Arven, and getting a Nest Ball off Arven to go for Clefairy plus Gardy. And because I have 3 energy in discard, I can attack with Clefairy, take a KO, and then I should be able to boss next turn, or even do something else from the 2 prize cards I get. Now instead here, I decided to try and go for a Screamtail KO, which firstly is prized, which I realised pretty quickly here when I'm looking through my deck. And secondly, well, a Screamtail KO would be really nice here, and probably would be better, because it's definitely not possible, because I only have 3 energy in discard, not 4 like I thought. It's absolutely terrible, and I decided to go for the Bravery Charm, which is questionable here, because I guess I'm going to try and go for a, what's it called, Drifloon KO. But if I go for the Drifloon KO, he can take a 3 prize turn using Jamming Tower plus KO on Gardy. Alright, so anyway, I Ultra Ball, I get out a Gardy, obviously. And at this point, it still can be saved. I still have the Nest Ball, I can get a Clefairy out to take the KO on the Raging Bolt. But instead, I go for a Fez. Now, this is pretty bad here. I didn't realise it properly at the time, the mistake I made, but as you can see, I got a secret box of this. I actually got a pretty decent hand off this. So I do still have options, and I could still turn this around here from this hand. But I still didn't notice the issue. I still forget about Jamming Tower, and I still go for the KO using Drifloon. But I think this is still okay. It's not like career ending. Pretty much what happens next, they get the Jamming Tower, they KO my Drifloon, and then they go Prime Catcher my Gardevoir, KO my Gardevoir. They're down to 2 prize cards, I'm at 4. I have no way to power up an attacker, and I miss the Rare Candy plus Gardevoir, and I'm pretty much out of the running. I have no chance to be able to win it. Now, at this point, Rare Candy Gardevoir plus Nest Ball is game. However, the chance of me getting it, I mean, it's probably about a 50-50 to be honest at this point. And I do need a Night Stretcher in my next hand, so I have 1 Night Stretcher in deck and 1 Rare Candy for the outs. So it's kind of like unlikely whether I get it, but I do not hit it. Maybe that's a reason for playing more like a rare candy kind of focus list, because right now in the list I'm playing here, I'm playing like I don't even know. I think I'm playing like triple Evo and like one rare candy or something. So maybe more rare candy focus list for Gardy could be better in the future, but I guess we'll have to see.